A family name once so well regarded.
Alright, Nomad Wagon.
By decent folk.
Nothing oh, it's interesting. Nope, none of those. Book of Constitution though. Blatant disease resist. That was bleed and might be reasonable. Let's go take a look what we have available. Some ancestral items coming up. We do need more deeds. So we should head to the wheel, but I don't know if can I do a long level 5? It sounds pretty painful. Nothing else for here very interesting. Do another long medium, level 3, pretty much with the same group potentially. Except I think our Plague Master probably hit 5 out of that. Yeah, he did. Well, who else is the Highwayman combo with? Could have run Highwayman and Grave Robber and run one of these again. It's a long level 3 again with an item that I don't have. We could do that. That wouldn't be terrible. We're probably going to though. The goal is to get to the next level bosses. We have a little bit of leveling in all these dungeons to do. To get to the next level bosses in here, but also to level up the guys who are level 4 to get them to level 5 for level 5 missions. We have all the level 3 bosses done now, so we don't have to worry about lower level guys. I'm not overly thrilled about the fact that I'm bringing a disease character here, but I can camp pretty early in a run like this, and then run a guy with the disease cure, like this guy here. Okay. And who else would we run with this group? Well, we gave up the Houndmaster, so running another stunner would be nice. And we can run either of the healers here. Should save the A-bomb for later. That'll work. Like this. So we lose our ability to mark anything though. And we have 2 guys that use mark damage. But I don't have any bounty hunters for level 4, and I don't have anyone else who can mark as this level. I would have to run... do Crusader Healer. What if I do Crusader Healer and then back rank Arbalist? What are we using for stuns then? We have no fucking stuns if we do that. This is just better. Okay, let's do this. Could run the Crusader as a stunner. Like a stunner slash stress healer. It just takes away from my ability to run a group that doesn't have an actual dedicated healer. And I can only stun the front 2 ranks here instead of the 3rd rank. 3rd rank stuns are really important if you're going to be doing anything versus the other guys. Yeah, I could run him as a 3rd rank stunner. We now have Hand from the Abyss, although it looks like the other guy leveled it. Eh. Use double Highwayman and Bounty Hunter Stunner and Vestal Healer works fine. I could actually do double Highwayman here and see how that works. I think it's going to be fucking atrocious, but that's my just suspicion, especially in the Cove. But we could run this so I don't get my disease cure this way. No, we're not doing that. Sounds horrible. What do we have locked in? We have Mankind Hater, Cove Adventurer, Eldritch Slayer. We do want to run the other Highwayman though. I just suck it up and deal with the runs. No, it's not a really good one to suck it up on. Not for the Highwayman. It's too easy to die with that. No, we need the disease cure. Alright, let's check this out. Alright, item wise, remove items, sort by rarity. Let's go ahead and take a look if there's anything we need to take care of here. Particularly diseases are starting to add up. Tapeworm, I hate tapeworm. Let's get rid of it. I always forget about it and then I don't bring enough food and you run into really bad stress stuff. That one's not that big a deal. That one's not that big a deal. That one is kind of a big deal. Okay, that one's not so big a deal. How about promotions here? Flagellant's not a big deal. I think we want to lock in here. I kind of like 2 speed, but I don't think it's going to get pushed out at this stage. Maybe it will. Quiet Mind. On Guard needs to be locked in. That's so fucking good. I don't care about being able to the other one. Natural Swing. Eldritch Slayer. Okay. Try Highwayman, Grave Robber, Healer. Maybe. Okay, anything else we want to take care of? Eldritch Accuracy is actually, I mean, I took a look at the final missions again. I watched my own replay on that this morning, just really quickly. And I gotta say, the Eldritch stuff, there's a lot of Eldritch in the later missions, so getting Eldritch damage is really good. It's actually a really good one, too. And I would like to actually start locking in Eldritch stuff. Next playthrough, I'll be prioritizing Eldritch over everything else. I just don't really care about this one. The 10 accuracy, 3 crit seems really sketchy to me. Just because you can't accuracy versus a single race isn't all that helpful, because if you have any sort of mixed races in there, you're gonna have to deal with that shit. But the stress resist versus Eldritch is really powerful. Again, we have a lot of Eldritch Slayers, so it's not bad. Just alright. I guess that's what we're doing. Let's set up the mission then. Let's get the guys leveled to make sure they all have max level stuff. I guess I'm gonna train these. I wasn't sure I was gonna keep Dante for a long period of time. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. And how are we doing on the Smith? Can we get the next level? No, we're 2 away. Alright. Get items and go. Map heals. Eldritch damage. Eldritch damage. Accuracy and damage. Accuracy and damage. And accuracy, damage, and stun. Looks pretty good. Vision. This is basically the same mission we just did. A little less light. Food worked out okay. And let's bring... Stack 6 of those, we'll bring 5. Okay, we have shovels, food, torches, and skeleton keys. Items are equipped. Let's go. That's the other problem with the Highwayman, right? This is what I was thinking about when I was making tea. The Highwayman's buffs are both powerful buffs. Clean Guns is pretty powerful, and so is Unparalleled Finesse. But it looks like the only way to make the Highwayman actually any good, like at all useful, is you mix melee and ranged. And those buffs always one or the other, right? Like, I don't know. It just seems, again, one more problem with him, right? Because, I mean, last mission, his range damage was kind of weak, but later on, his like finishing style damage was okay. I don't know. Just seems a shame that can't get his range damage up a little bit higher. All right. Scattering we don't care about. Oh shit. We actually only have, that's the only negative we have here. I don't have range skills on this character. Every one of these is a melee skill. So I don't want to remove scattering, because the good thing about scattering is it sits there and takes up a debuff slot, a negative. So I'm just not going to touch the coral, really. It's crazy. Okay. Leave the Highwayman alone. No way. No. We need to keep reminding him how shit he is, so he doesn't come into my parties anymore. Alright. Need to camp relatively soon. Alright, the light up. Alright, I didn't look at thinking about their positioning. In this group we can lunge to start with.
As the fiend falls,
Oh look, she just hit for 41.
faint hope blossoms.
Some stress.
Their formation is broken.
That was adequate. Killed on one shot. That's fine. Oh, I didn't turn on his abilities either. I trained him and didn't turn him on. I need to do that. I should try to see if the Highwayman would change class. That's hilarious. Thrown Dagger has better crit chance. Let's Retribution here. We're gonna Duelist Advance here so I can set up for a lunge next round. This is 2 nukes I missed on my healer because the healer I shouldn't have healed myself. Should have healed anyone with any stress. She doesn't have any stress. Gonna advance here. Set up for a lunge. I think he can actually set up from there too, but we'll take Pistol Shot for the crit chance. And Rampart. Resistant to stuns, too bad. Why are you going again? God, I fucking hate this mob. Alright, looking for a crit. Looking for a crit.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, what we need to do is turn on
Seize this momentum.
these.
Push on to the task's end.
Okay. Grape Shot might have been more useful than Wicked Slice here. Possibly. Possibly not. It's a little tricky using lunge regularly to get in range of point blank. If I'm doing that, I could potentially turn off point blank and just go all range skills here, but I don't really want to do that. Maybe I just won't use lunge so early on her. It just seems like such a powerful ability to one-shot the, if we move her back, I guess that would be fine. Alright. To one-shot some of the third-rank casters. I'd like to camp here. Fight down. Surprise round. Alright, let's turn the light up for damage. So this is 8 to 17. It's 8 to 17 as well.
Confidence surges
Nice.
as the enemy crumbles.
That's good.
Continue the onslaught.
Good as well.
Destroy them all.
Let's take one Thrown Dagger here. We'll lunge next round. Shot. Point blank, rather.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision.
Just crit me again.
The end approaches.
Alright, my turn for crits. There we go.
Impressive.
We're missing the Houndmaster's debuff here.
A devastating blow. Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit.
Alright, what do we have in inventory
Unless
that we can get rid of?
inordinate exsanguination be considered a
Don't need
virtue.
bus, particularly. Alright. And I don't need 6 shovels, 7 shovels. I don't think. Let's get rid of 3 shovels. Take that. Let's go ahead and camp. Eat food for the
A
stress
moment
heal.
of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
We have a disease we want to get rid of. I want to not be surprised. And all companions plus 10% damage and 5% crit. Seems reasonable. I don't need protection or damage on him. I guess I would rather have overall damage than just melee damage on him. Yeah, we're gonna run weapons practice. Who got the crit? You got the crit. You didn't. You did. It's unfortunate. 2 remaining for wound care. I guess we'll go scouting. Okay. Stack my torches. I have a 8-pack and a 7-pack. How do I stack that? Alright.
The way is lit.
Can't remember what this
The path is
does.
clear.
What does it do?
We require only the
find out.
strength to follow it.
Ship's figurehead. I look at it about 10 times a day, I think. One day I'll remember it. It gives me a chance to do a damage buff until I camp next. Okay. I'm gonna give it to the highwayman so maybe he can actually do damage. Nope, we got the stress heal. Stress heal is 1 and 3. Alright, she was actually better in the 4th position. This lineup, like this, was a little bit better. Okay. I had 4 plus 3 plus what? No, this is good. Let's go here. Oh, camping auto combines them? Okay. Alright. We do have a shit ton of scouting right now. Plus 30 plus the book. There's a pretty good chance we find a secret room. Go down this way. Fight. Alright, in this grouping, it's not bad to have the highwayman in front, so let's go ahead and duelist advance.
Press this advantage.
Nice crit.
Give them no quarter.
And I want to lunge. I'm gonna try to stun here. Oh, right, it is a pushback. I just fucked up my own point blank with that, of course. Alright. Well, he is stunned, it's not gonna matter, it's just annoying. Slice and shoot and lunge, I guess. Better chance of a crit on the lunge.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Surprise round, it's great. Probably kill that with the men-at-arms. Which means we can duelist advance here. And rampart there, or retribution there, potentially. 2 to 5 doesn't guarantee a kill. Just crush. Alright, and 10 health. I don't think we're gonna do 10 here. 4 to 9, no chance. Might be able to stun. Lunge that. How do surprise rounds benefit you? They make all your characters go first in that round. They're not always a benefit, honestly, but a lot of times they are. I don't want him to die this round. I want to get a heal off. We'll likely have first move on him with the grave robber. Not guaranteed. He's pretty quick too. The surprise round, normally there's an initiative order based on your speed and the dice rolls you make. In a surprise round, the initiative order is just all your guys go first, then all their guys go. Yeah, about this. Okay. problem. Okay, another fight coming up in here. Alright, like this is like the scariest setup ever, right? This is why I don't like surprise rounds. Because these guys are really fast, they're speed 7. Which means that on my turn, I'm going to do all my actions, right? Then they're going to all go because they go second because of surprise round. And then the next round will roll over, and they're likely to all go first. So what this means is they can potentially get 8 attacks in a row without a healer in the middle. And if they focus someone with low hit points and they get a couple crits, like versus this Highwayman, they may just one-shot the Highwayman. So that's why I don't like surprise rounds that much. I mean, they're good versus like a mixed group, but versus like a pure DPS group, it's a little bit scary. So what we need to do here is we need to kill as many of them as we can. Or kill and stun. We need to kill one and stun one so they don't get 4 attacks, they get less than that. Except putting him in this position actually doesn't really do a lot for me. Right. But there's the one dead, the one stunned. So we're only going to get 2 attacks on us here. We can even try for a second stun. Hey, Chrono. Bellow / bolster to make sure you're in a better position around 2? I don't think so. I think the stun is just flat out better than that. It just removes one of their damage dealers. Low roll. Actually kind of okay with that positioning. Do the low HP guy first. Ramp it in. I want to move back a position here. Probably is going to resist it, maybe not. Alright, do I want Crest
so
right
clearly
here?
in view?
Crest
Or
is
is it
probably
merely
better
a
than the Man at
trick of
Arms
the light?
white item. Let's go back there, go back here, open the chest, get rid of that too, I don't need the holy water. Okay. Be good to camp again to get rid of inventory space, but I am going to wait a little bit on the stress, I think. Okay. Alright, there's no fight over here, so scouting these rooms means that we can go in there with pretty much no risk and still get closer to completing the mission in case we have to bail on the mission early. Gives us some options. We know there's going to be some necessity for a shovel. Not really, we can path around it. I think I'm going to use one of the shovels here. Need to take that. What do we ditch for it? Maybe I don't camp again here. It seems to be hard to keep inventory space. I need busts right now, I guess. Might be able to get rid of the torch stack pretty soon too. Alright, stay away from brackish water. Another trap. Traps aren't bad when you can scout them, they're just stress relief, so that's good. Now that Darkest Dungeon is out, how long of a hiatus do I plan on taking from Civ? I don't know. I mean, the thing is, we have Darkest Dungeon released right now, and I want to beat it a couple ways. I want to beat it on NG, I want to beat it regularly. I'm going to beat it on NG here soon, I hope. And then I want to try an all darkness run. And then XCOM 2 comes out. So my expectation is Civ will be taking a little bit of a back burner, especially until they release the version 9 mod patch on Fruit Strike Civ. So when that happens, I'll be more interested in it. I don't really like the balance of version 8 right now. if you notice the last couple games I've been playing, they've been kind of really war-heavy games to stay away from the longer games in Civ, because I don't think the late game balance is, not the unit so much as the science is in a good place right now. So it's going to be a while. There still should be plenty of Civ vids coming out on the YouTube, so if you're trying to get your Civ fix, that's there. And I may do some Civ games along the way, we'll see. Alright. Why am I in the Cove? I already have my guild maxed out. I'm in the Cove because I need to level all of the dungeons to level 5. I think. I might not even have to. I might not have to kill the level 5 bosses, but they do give unique items, and I kind of feel like, mentally it feels like that's part of beating the game. Alright, damage on that guy. We have a surprise round. That's better versus this round than it is the other rounds. I can stun that guy, but I can't stun that guy. So probably what we want to do is actually duelist advance there. Let's go ahead and stun. And it killed too, that's fine. Maybe should have just swung. We can try to nuke this guy down.
A dizzying blow to body
The way
and
traps work
brain.
on Amok are plus 20 base trap in the level 3s and plus 40 in the level 5s. So that means if you have 140, you have a 0% chance of getting screwed in level 5s. But if you have less than 140, you have a chance to do that. Alright, this guy is now buffed. I can't stun here. It's kind of annoying. Do I want to be closer? Alright, we'll just lunge in. So I can Shadow Fade in a moment, perhaps. None of these really matter at the moment. I guess this has a higher crit percentage, 2 to 4 versus 3 to 6. Alright, fine. Don't need to kill any of the final bosses. That's interesting. Alright, we'll stun. Heal. Thanks, mate. Advance here. Set up for the lunge. Two low rolls here. It's annoying. Retribution. Be a kill. Kill with the benefit. Yeah, and I kind of want to beat the level 5 bosses on NG, but I mean the thing is it's going to extend the run so much longer. I mean, our guys are all hitting level 5 right now. I need to farm the wield a little bit to hit level 5 armor and items, but after that I could just go. It's worth thinking about. I was kind of mentally planning on killing all the bosses, but I don't actually have to do that. Random crit. Probably too risky on NG to what? To complete
But
the
a
bosses?
victory nonetheless.
Or to leave them? I feel like it might be riskier to actually try to complete them than it would be to leave them. Where am I? Oh, I went the wrong way. Hold on. Again, I don't need algae in this group, or coral in this group, rather. Architect001 just subscribe. Welcome to the channel, Architect. Thanks for the sub, mate. Much appreciated. Go ahead and update that sub counter. Getting a little bit closer. We're going to do a Darkest Dungeon guide video at some point. Be fun. Okay. Alright. Some lunging. Nice. Thank you. Girlfriend just brought me lunch. I'm probably going to turn off the camera for a few minutes here as I eat. Won't be long, but we'll keep playing as we do it. I'm just going to munch away not off camera. So, AFK 2 minutes. Not AFK, but, you know, no camera for 2 minutes.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Decisive pummeling. Mortality clarified in a single strike. Well struck. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright. Just a quick sandwich. Didn't take long. We're back! So if you missed the sound of my voice, I'm here for you.
Another mariner?
We are buffed to hell. It's part of the reason why we're doing the damage. We hear the crit buff off the Man-at-Arms too. So he's double crit buffed, I think, right now. No, just single. But still. Another fish carcass over here. Cool. I was hoping that would kill it.
A powerful blow.
I do like the speed buff built into that. It's kind of nice.
How quickly the tide
Alright,
sails.
It's random crits out of you. It's like 1 damage. I'm in U.S. Central.
Foolish
You can find it
horrors
on the page that my schedule
brought
is
low
on.
and driven into the mud.
Okay. Alright, I want that item. Pretty unlikely we find more key rooms. Okay, we want to kill that guy in the back. Which we've just done, apparently. Excellent. Other than that, we do want to kill this guy. We don't want to do it this round yet. We have bonus to melee damage right now, 6 to 13. And only 4 to 9 there. We'll Wicked Slice here.
The match is struck. A blazing
No,
star is born.
if you're afflicted, you're afflicted. I don't think there's anything you can do to remove afflictions while you're in a dungeon. Once you're outside of a dungeon, you can remove them very easily. I guess I'm gonna kill that thing. I was thinking it'd take only one hit to do it, mind you. But I want to set up this for point blanks, so...
Precision and power.
At +5 crit, so big.
The ground quakes.
Could lunge, but have put it in the front. Actually, I should have, because I'm going to stun it anyway, so it doesn't get an action off. Just trying to set up for that. It's supremely challenging right now. Oh, really? You get 0 stress, you can remove affliction? I didn't know that. That's interesting.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
I don't believe in dodge chance groups. I ran a dodge group in one of the final Darkest Dungeon missions, and my Grave Robber was over 75% dodge, and she didn't dodge fucking anything, the entire like dungeon pretty much. And at that point, if I'm having to get over 75 and I'm still seeing no significant decrease in damage dealt to me, I'm just gonna fucking give up on that. It just isn't worth it. There's so many other strategies that are viable. Why would I do that? We'll check out the next couple rooms just in case. Until we have to eat. Oh, we had one more food left. Alright, there's another fight. Houndmaster Guard. That's been really terrible for me too, because the Houndmaster has low HP, and if he doesn't dodge, and he actually guards someone, and like it's like guarding a boss hit. Like I tried to use a Houndmaster Guard on the Prophet one time, and I think I ended up losing a Houndmaster out of it, because it's just nowhere near as good as the other guard. Alright, I would have liked to surprise. Oh, I got a surprise round. Awesome. Cool. We'll try to stun the one in the back if we can reach it, which we can't. Try to stun that one then. I don't need the food now, but you never know when you're gonna get food pings, and it's really a high amount of stress if you don't. If you get a food ping, really. A little bit of a greed play taking this because we're picking up stress at the cost of for a little bit of gold. Probably not necessary. lunge. I prefer Bounty Hunter. It's pretty much anything. I love Bounty Hunters. I think they're amazing. Cool. Items.
Be
So
wary.
let's get rid of food.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying
And
fall.
torches. Okay. Could have got rid of these two as well. Right.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Alright, so a decent amount of cash, item, heirlooms, and I think, do we really only have 3 busts? Or 3 deeds? Oh, we have more than that. It's okay. What do we get for nasty level ups? We just cured that on this guy. Got it on his last mission too. Congratulations. Kind of annoying.
Fury